Forest harvesting has become a high-tech business. You need specialized machines and equipment to meet today's many requirements, protect the environment, and protect your profit. So when it's time to bring the harvest out of the bush, the machine you can take anywhere is the all-new high-speed steel track skidder from KMC. The KMC can go up steep slopes. Its weight is uniquely distributed to give it balance, stability, and traction on adverse slopes up to 40% and favorable slopes up to 60%. It's equally at home in wet or boggy forests. With both high traction and high flotation, it can wade through and bring out the timber. Its unique suspension molds to the contours of the surface below, a big, soft footprint that is gentle on the environment. Its high-speed steel track gives it productivity that's the envy of its competitors. It has the speed of a rubber-tired skidder, the load capacity of a crawler tractor, and environmental sensitivity greater than either. The KMC 2000 series is a proven specialty machine. It can perform on any terrain, level or sloped, wet or dry. Now the same unique suspension system, the design for which the 2000 series is renowned, is available in a new, leaner version for the 90s, the KMC 1000 series high-speed steel-tracked skidder. The same careful guarding, trademark high exhaust, and operator safety provisions. And best of all, the same suspension. Let's take a look. The drive sprockets high at the front. The torsion bars on which our road wheels pivot. We'll explain this in detail in a moment. 4 road wheels for each track on the 1000 series machine and an idler wheel at the rear with its hydraulic track adjuster to maintain tension on our live track. The 1000 series, like its larger 2000 series cousins, comes in a choice of 3 configurations. Here's the choker arch model. Logs can be attached with chokers, and the machine can move over the harvest area, picking up logs as it goes. We also have a 1000 series arch grapple model, designed primarily to skid large or pre-bunched logs over any type of terrain. And we offer the 1000 series with a swing grapple. The boom can swing, allowing the grapple to pick up logs on either side of the machine as well as to the rear, and the swing can be used to offset the load to compensate for slopes that are particularly steep. Why buy a KMC high-speed steel-tracked skidder? There are 3 unique reasons. 1, our balanced weight distribution, which provides unparalleled stability and ground sensitivity. 2, our unique torsion bar suspension. And 3, our live track, made of cast steel and designed for high-speed operation. First, let's look at how machine weight is distributed. The heavy powertrain components of the KMC are positioned forward. The machine is designed to be front-heavy when not under load. So when a KMC picks up a load, it can be lifted over the rear, spreading the weight along the whole length of the track and the whole width of the machine. Next, let's look at KMC's unique torsion bar suspension system. By looking at the KMC chassis, you can see the suspension system best. The road wheels are mounted not to an axle, but to an arm. The arm can pivot because it's on the end of a torsion bar, and there are not one, but a pair of torsion bars, one for each opposed wheel. The sprockets that drive each track are at the front. Each pair of road wheels is mounted on a pair of torsion bars. The idler wheels at the rear are adjustable for track tension. Here's the torsion bar secret. Each wheel can pivot up on its arm, the torsion bar twisting like a spring. This allows the track to mold to the terrain, each wheel finding its own height. Which brings us to the 3rd fundamental difference with the KMC skidder, the live high-speed steel track. By live, we mean the track can flex, hug the ground, and be in touch with more of it. At the same time, its wide, even footprint means only gentle ground pressure and evenly distributed 6 pounds per square inch. A regular crawler track is rear-driven, so the track is pulled along the ground, increasing slippage and reducing track efficiency. But the KMC track is front-driven, is laid along the ground so it can mold the surface irregularities. The attack angle of the KMC track is high. It gets over obstacles easily. More ground contact is maintained and load shock is minimized. Now let's watch the rigid track on a regular crawler tractor. As it mounts the obstacle, it goes higher and higher, and then comes down hard on the machine, the operator, and the soil beneath. Rubber bushings reduce wear as the track flexes on its connecting pins, and this track was designed so that any shoe can easily be changed in the field. KMC is now able to offer a 2,000-hour track warranty. That's because we've beefed up track shoes so they last longer, and they're rebuildable. We've increased the quality control standards in the manufacture of our bushings, and sprockets are wider, induction hardened so they last longer, and we've improved the pitch between sprocket and track shoes. Sprocket carriers have been strengthened and redesigned to allow better cleaning of ice, snow, and debris. Road wheels and idler wheels have been redesigned with a heavier running surface for longer life. Our road arms have a larger diameter upper thimble of better quality steel. And idler arms have heavy housings. Torsion bars are now manufactured using a newly patented process to extend their life considerably. The housing for our differential has been changed to steel to eliminate corrosion. And the steering linkage is changed to a cable system so the steering is always direct and precise. We use new, better quality bearings on the final drive output shaft. And guarding has been improved too. Light-duty fenders have been removed. The exhaust system is relocated atop the canopy. The dozer cylinder, engine side doors, and radiator guard have been redesigned with heavier material for added protection. Canopy half doors offer better operator protection. The decking blade's been reinforced and a center plate added to help deflect debris from the radiator. So the KMC is ready for the challenge of whatever terrain you're working in. It'll permit you to harvest on 30 to 60% slopes, far beyond the range of rubber-tired or crawler skidders. With its sure-footedness and gentle footprint, you'll require far fewer skid trails and less preparation for the trails you do need. And with its speed, up to 15 miles an hour, you'll find it practical to skid several times as far. Far fewer landings are required. The decking blade on the KMC is made intentionally narrow so it won't accidentally nick standing trees when it heads into, say, a selection cut. The KMC can go into the narrow aisles and harvest wood quite profitably. And with its unique planetary gear differential and its gentle track, disturbance to the forest floor is minimal. The KMC is equally at home in boggy wetlands. The big tracks, both longer and wider than other track vehicles, mean exceptional stability, especially with the unseen rises and dips on the swamp floor. The KMC has both high traction and flotation, and because drive component breathers have been mounted up, the high water mark is nearly 40 inches above the track base. This unique skidder was developed in the 1970s by the giant FMC Corporation. The skidder has seen duty in the rainforests of Southeast Asia and in some of the deepest snow that North America can offer. Kootenai Manufacturing of Nelson, British Columbia acquired the world manufacturing and marketing rights in the late 1980s. KMC is a division of Kootenai Tractor, which for 15 years had been a major distributor of the FMC high-speed steel track skidder. We keep a large stock of parts ready for short notice shipment anywhere in the world. We knew and believed in this product. It's why we went after and acquired the world rights. And today we continue the evolution of our product. For the leaner, more focused 90s, we offer the same unique suspension and track system in an even more competitive product line. The 1000 series high-speed steel track skidder from KMC.